Pro arm wrestlers predict the Devon versus VITALY left arm match. Michael Todd has arm wrestled both Devon and VITALY on the right arm. And even though this is a left arm match, Michael knows something about their overall strength, their general conditioning. I think he knows that VITALY's left arm is about the same as his right arm, and Devon's left arm, after the intense training that he has been doing for some months now, is maybe just 5% weaker than his right arm. I think Devon had a better chance of becoming the left-handed world champion than the right-handed world champion. I think his level is higher than it has ever been. On paper, VITALY. If I had to bet money, VITALY. But I think it's a 52-48 Devon. What kind of prediction is this? Just because of the confusion that Michael has created, I'm going to give 1 point to both of these. David Dadikian is a potential future opponent for both Devon and VITALY. And if we listen to Devon's words from last year, VITALY and Dadikian had a serious practice pull together and David Dadikian came out on top. I don't back down from my words. Leret is a very, very strong man. I think that in my opinion, Leret has a better chance of beating VITALY than VITALY will have of beating Leret. VITALY is crazy strong. He needs to be mentally prepared for this and stay focused. Matt Mask thinks that VITALY will surely dominate the first 2 rounds. He's that good. But after that, let's see what he said. Of course, I got Devon. I will never bet against Devon. If Devon hasn't slowed him down or found a little hole to exploit before round 3, then it could be VITALY's day. I think VITALY is going to come out of the gates hot, and then Devon is going to be working his magic in round 3 or round 4. I'm thinking it will be 4-2 or maybe even 4-3 for Devon. While talking about their recent practice pull, Schoolboy said that he was the first guy that arm wrestled Devon that day. But also, he knows that Devon in a real match would be much more difficult. That's why he was warning VITALY not to take the left arm match easy. I felt that VITALY's right wrist is stronger than his left. His side pressure and angles are stronger than Devon's left. But near the pad, Devon's pronation felt really strong, and that's why the match could be very difficult for VITALY if he doesn't win fast from the go. Everyone who thinks VITALY will flash Devon in every round is greatly mistaken. It will be close. Schoolboy recently pulled with VITALY too, so he has the most recent data on both of these athletes. Kamil Jablonski is the only guy on this list who has had super matches with both Devon and VITALY on the left arm, and maybe he would like to have his rematches as well. So he knows a lot about them. I can give some examples like Devon take the wrist of Morozov and Morozov take the wrist of VITALY. So maybe Devon can take the wrist of VITALY. There is a possibility. Now the next question is if he can stop his press. If VITALY have pressed really strong on the left, I would say 50-50 match. Some people thinking that VITALY will destroy Devon, but I don't believe that. And whoever pulled Devon for sure changed their mind about Devon. Who can forget the Morozov versus VITALY match? And who can forget the infamous Morozov versus Devon after pull? Whoever wins this match must defend his title against the Terminator in the future. Neither of them know how to pull, but I believe VITALY will win and then I will win again. Denis Siplenkov is yet another arm wrestler who has gripped up against both of these in the past. Denis has his feelings about Devon, but I don't think he lets those feelings interfere with his predictions. I think obviously VITALY is the favorite, but you can never count off Devon. There are lanes, and if he gets his lanes, it's going to be a good big problem. I hope everything goes off clean and no dirt's going to be in the match. VITALY will win, but Devon now is looking very dangerous. Just look at him. What he's doing. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Todd Hutchings is very calculated, not just with his training, but with his predictions too. VITALY is definitely getting better, but I think unless you're Levan, you have to pull Devon 3 or 4 times before you figure out how to beat Devon. So I think the odds are heavily in Devon's favor in this match, especially left hand, which seems to be Devon's more coordinated hand. I favor Devon. I wouldn't be surprised if Devon wins every round. Whoever Levan Saginashvili predicts to win almost always wins the match. If Levan is predicting the underdog to win, then you should bet on the underdog. But this is what Levan said.
In left, I don't know. You not have chance, I think. Right, maybe.
Maybe.
No.
But the other side of the story is Levan has already agreed for a left arm title match with Devon if or after Devon defeats VITALY. So did he say that just to motivate Devon so that he trains harder? I guess we will never know. Hermes Gasparini is not in the left arm conversation with these two arm wrestlers, but his name is and will always be considered among these top exceptional arm wrestlers. He even has a win over VITALY. Hermes believes that even though VITALY's side pressure may be too strong for Devon, there's a risk that his wrist might get cracked by Devon. I feel VITALY is stronger, but maybe Devon's wrist is stronger. I don't know really because the difference between Devon's left and his right is a lot. I put 60-40 Lalitin, depends if he can finish the match very, very quickly. Kalinishenko has faced a smaller, weaker version of Devon Larratt, and still Devon was way too strong for him. I think it is 50-50 in my opinion because Devon has had such big progress in the last year on the left arm. VITALY is very strong too. He has uncomfortable arm for Devon. Devon has changed his training and I think he has adapted his style for long arms. We will see a very long and very interesting match. VITALY knows he must win the match. He is the #1 arm wrestler today, the defending champion. He is easily one of the top 3 best left-handers in the history of arm wrestling. Some even consider him as the best ever. He must be thinking, there is no way I'm going to lose to someone who wasn't even top 5 just until a few months ago. I was always ready to fight Devon. He just knows that I am really uncomfortable and I am a horrible opponent for him. The hardest part for me to do against Devon will be to take my gauntlet, to take my belt and to get them all the way there to Vienna. The match itself will be easy. At the age of 50, destiny, fate and Devon's hard work has presented him with one more opportunity to become the #1 undisputed champion of the world. And he will do everything in his capacity to win the left arm title. Although the left arm title may not be as precious as the right arm title, but the sense of achievement that he will get will certainly be more than just being called as the second best guy behind Levan Saginashvili. Devon will fight tooth and nail to win this match. I promise you I'm coming ready. I hope that it's actually not something that was just gifted to me because of fate. I hope that I actually am the guy. I hope that I actually do win that day because I've deserved it. I've put in the work, I've touched it before. I have a lot of respect for VITALY even though I'm going to destroy him. Greatness will be witnessed in a couple of days from now. Use code Pradeep and purchase the pay-per-view from the link in the description.